Greetings, dear friends. It's a pleasure to be back with yet another video. And this time around, we just want to share 8 United States universities that have got cheaper tuition fees for Masters of Science in Data Science, and one of them for Masters of Science in Engineering Management. And this is something that, if you are interested in this particular program, you might want to take advantage of. And so let us know in the comments if you'll be interested in having access to this particular document, and then we can actually share it with you so that you can go through this particular university. And so what we've done, basically, we are giving you the name of the university, then we are giving the cost of tuition fees per year, the living expenses per year, and the personal or other additional expenses, and the total indicative cost per year. But one thing that you may also need to know is that this information that we are sharing can actually change depending on the academic year, because this information gets updated each and every year depending on the costs of tuition fees and other costs. And so we would demonstrate to you with 4 universities to actually show the actual costs that are being used for the current academic year. And so we'll also highlight some of the acceptance rates for some of these universities, the programs being offered, and then we have also gone a step further to capture the links to the program pages for each of the program that we are talking about. And so the first university, dear friends, is South Dakota State University. The campus is Brookings campus. And so you can see that the total cost stands out to be $32,901 in terms of tuition fees. And in terms of acceptance rate, this university has got an acceptance rate of 90.8%. And the program being offered here is a Master of Science in Data Science. The next university on the list is Arkansas State University. And this university has got a total cost per year of $34,343 with an acceptance rate of 70%. And the program that is being offered here is a Master of Science in Engineering Management. The next university on the list, dear friends, is Utah State University, which has got a total cost of $31,720 for a Master's of Science in Data Science with an acceptance rate of 90.3%. So this means that individuals who apply to this university, around 90.3% of them get accepted into this university. The next university is Southern Arkansas University with a total cost of $25,950, an acceptance rate of 69%, and the program is Master of Science in Data Science. And so you might want to actually take advantage of this particular program if you are interested in going to universities that are offering these programs at an affordable rate in terms of cost. The next university on the list is Dakota State University, Madison campus. And the total cost in terms of fees is $27,493. And the acceptance rate into the Master of Science in Data Analytics is 82.6%. The next university, dear friends, on the list is Bowling Green State University. The tuition costs are at $31,524 in terms of total cost per academic year. And this program is a Master's of Science in Data Science. So it's a Master's of Science in Data Science, and the acceptance rate is 76%. The next university on the list is University of Texas, San Antonio, and the cost is at 1,556 in terms of total attendance for the entire academic year. And in terms of acceptance rate, we're talking about 76.4%. And the program is dubbed Master of Science, Statistics, and Data Science. And the last program of the universities that we have compiled, dear friends, is the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. And the total cost in terms of total attendance per year is $35,195 with an acceptance rate of 81%. And the program is Master of Science in Data Science. And so these are some of the cheaper schools that you may want to consider if you are interested in attending or in studying a master's in data science or a Master of Science in engineering management. Now, just to demonstrate to you in terms of how to look at this particular cost, and that these costs are just indicative, they may actually be slightly higher, they may actually be slightly less. I would like to show you some of the 4 universities out of these 8 universities. I'll go to the websites to look at the actual costs that are being used for the current academic year. And so let me just take you through to these universities. So to start with, we are at Southern Arkansas University, as you can see here. So if we actually scroll down here, you'll see that it highlights approximate cost of attending this particular university. And so for undergraduate students, you can see these are the costs for the fall, for the spring, and then the totals. So you can see that this comes to around 24,660 in total for both the fall and the spring. When they add all these, that is the tuition fees, the room and board, that is the residential and the meal plan, international student insurance, books and supplies, if all these are actually added, then you find that we are talking about 24,660. So now, if you look at what we have on our list, because we're talking about Southern Arkansas State University, so you can see that what we have is $25,950 on our list. But what is being highlighted here is 24,660. So this is what I was saying to say that these universities, these fees can actually be slightly lower or slightly higher. Now let's look at graduate studies. So if you look at graduate studies specifically, you find that when everything else is added for both the fall and the spring, you come to a total of $15,950, which is slightly lower than what we have on our list there, but which is, if we come here to this particular page, you find that what we actually have here is $25,950. All in all, it's important to have actually an approximate of what you are expected to spend, so that when your I-20 comes out, you actually know exactly what amounts of money you need to prepare for you to be able to get your visa requirements. And so that is critical, dear friends. So the next university I would like to highlight is the University of Texas at San Antonio. So when you come to the University of Texas, San Antonio, if you look at the 2023-2024 cost of attendance, you will find that for undergraduate students, the total is actually coming to $29,622. However, if you actually come down here and look at graduate students, you will find that this is actually coming to $28,196 per year. So this is the university that we're talking about here is the University of Texas at San Antonio. Now, if you compare with what we have, you will find that this is almost like $31,000 what we have. So looking at University of Texas San Antonio, we actually have 34,556. That's what we have here. So, but what has been given on the website is actually $28,196. And so what we are giving could actually be slightly lower or slightly more. But what's important is being able to know what the approximate fees are, so that by the time you are beginning to process your I-20, you know exactly what you are dealing with in terms of the total cost of attendance for your university at a particular US university that you have been admitted to. Now, let's look at Bowling Green State University. If you look at this university in particular, and you come down in terms of the cost summary that has been highlighted here, you find that the total for non-Ohio residents is $32,713.40. So that is what is required. But one thing that you have to know is that for this particular university, more than 90% of students here receive some form of scholarship and other financial aid in their first semester. And so it will be important to contact the admissions today if you are interested in this particular university, to be able to see if you want to attend one of these affordable universities. Now, let's look at the last university, which is Dakota State University. So when you look at this one, in terms of the estimated cost of attendance, you want to scroll down here and look at what are some of the requirements as far as cost of attendance is concerned. So if you look at this one has got the 2023-2024 total estimated undergraduate cost of attendance, which is direct costs, and then it has total estimated graduate cost of attendance, direct costs, and then there are some indirect costs that you may need to prepare for as well. So now, if we look at the graduate students in particular, you find that per year you would need to spend, for you who is a non-resident of South Dakota, you will need to spend a total of $17,544. So that is in terms of direct costs. And then you need to prepare some indirect costs, which are highlighted here. So these are some of the indirect costs. So now, mind you, you may need to look at this. When you look at this particular attendance costs in terms of direct cost, you are actually going to be considered to be living on campus and having food from campus. So that would cost $8,990. But if you are considering to live out of campus, then your fees may actually be different. So it may actually be different, meaning for this amount, $8,990, you may actually need to consider this one here, which is $9,776. That is, you're going to be living off campus. And then you might have to prepare personal expenses, which are ranging in this range, and then transportation expenses, which are ranging in that range. So that if you add all these, you probably would come to what we have highlighted in this particular table, where we are saying this approximates $32,901 for South Dakota State University. And so, dear friends, these are some of the cheaper universities that you may want to consider to attend if you are interested in studying an MSc in data science or a Master's of Science in Engineering Management. For now, dear friends, I'd like to simply say, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please take some time to hit that subscribe button. And when you have subscribed, dear friends, we ask that you hit that bell icon so that when we upload videos of this nature in the future, you will be among us the first few to be notified. That way, you will not miss anything from this exciting channel that shares exciting opportunities that you can take advantage of. At that, I would like to simply say thank you very much for being part of the BMI Care TV community, and it's bye-bye for now until we meet in another video next time. Thank you.